Hello guys, this weekend it's Manchester United versus Newcastle United, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome back to Match Live, and it's me Dan back again, and this weekend it's Manchester United versus Newcastle United at Old Trafford. It's Sunday, 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah, it is Sunday, 2 o'clock. The team I've gone for, I think it kind of picks itself, to be honest. So I reckon it will be Rashford. I reckon Ronaldo will start, even though Martial is 50-50 for the game. But if Martial's fit, I reckon he will start ahead of Ronaldo, obviously, because of the game on Thursday. And then obviously Luke Shaw, Rashford, Casemiro, Eriksen, Martinez, Varane should be back in with Dalot and Anthony on that right-hand side. So let's get into it and let's play match and let's talk about the last league result, which was a 2-1 victory over Everton. And it wasn't the best of games, to be honest. It wasn't the best of start for United. We struggled to get going. Casemiro got, kind of caught out in like the first couple minutes. He had his first start in the Premier League, and he kind of grew into the game, Casemiro. But yeah, that first 5 minutes, he he kind of let go of the ball, and obviously Everton, pretty much countered attack on that, and Everton were through. And Iwobi, it was a great finish actually. It's not a bad goal from Iwobi, and in the end, oh, look at that goal from Ronaldo. Iwobi made it 1-0, but then literally a couple minutes later, like, Everton just kept giving us the ball in the areas that we were playing really well, and Anthony Martial. Well, I say Martial. Yeah, I say Martial grabbed the ball and he put it through to Anthony, and then Anthony put it past Jordan Pickford. So then that was 1-1. And then unfortunately, Martial had to come off with an injury due to his back again, which even I said on Twitter, like, this is why we need a second striker as well as Ronaldo, because we can't keep relying on Ronaldo and Martial. Martial's just injury prone, and Ronaldo's 37. He's not going to play every game. So even though he is Ronaldo, but even though he came on and Ronaldo went on through and scored through a good pass from Casemiro, and Casemiro, he got man of the match that game, which I think he deserved, and it showed that he can play in the Premier League, and we got, that through ball towards Ronaldo was the best thing I'd say we've seen from him this season. So yeah, it was a good game for Casemiro, and so we went into half-time 2-1, and then second half, not much really happened. It was more midfield battle, and then obviously Everton were going for the goal, and obviously we were just sitting back, letting them have the ball, and then we're going to counter-attack them, and we did get a goal through Rashford. Rashford went round Pickford, but in the rule books, obviously, if you accidentally handball it, you will lose the goal. And obviously, if what makes me laugh about this rule about the handball, if Rashford would have passed it, the goal would have stood. If he just sweated it towards the other Man United, I can't remember who it was. I think it was it Anthony or was it Sancho? It might have been Sancho on that left-hand side. I'm not on that right-hand side, sorry. Or it might have been Ronaldo, actually. If he passed it, it would have counted. But obviously, he went on to score his own goal, his goal. So yeah, it's a bit harsh. It came off his body first, and then it went onto his hand, which it counts as handball. It's a silly rule, I think, personally, but obviously, you can't do anything about it. But then, obviously, late on, Everton had that last-minute chance, and I thought they was going to get it. Even James Garner had a shot. David De Gea had to make a really good save. I don't know if it was a shot or a cross, but he had to make a really good save. And even Jordan Pickford had a chance with a header right at the end because he come up from the corner. So yeah, 2-1 it finished, and we got back to winning ways. And then literally a couple of days later, we had on I can't say Omonia Nicosia in the Europa League, and we only just won that game through McTominay. Yeah, that was that was a eventful game last night. I think we had like 33 shots, 33 chances, and their goalkeeper kept them in the game, but. I think he got man of the match, the goalkeeper. But yeah, McTominay got an early goal. Well, got a really late goal in the 93rd minute, and thank God, because we need to, if we're going to win the group, we need to keep winning, and obviously we need to make sure that Real Sociedad drop points somewhere. But we just need to keep winning in that group, and obviously we've got. I think we've got who have we got? I think we've got Sheriff. In Sheriff, I think, or we got them at Old Trafford. I think we got them at Old Trafford actually, and then we got Real Sociedad at their place, I think. But yeah, we haven't got Europa League next week. We've got Tottenham. We've got Tottenham on next Wednesday, so we've got we got a Premier League week this week, and I think we got Chelsea next weekend as well, which is going to be a hard one. But anyway, let's talk about the main. Game which we are talking about today. It is the game at the weekend. It is Newcastle United, and obviously Newcastle they beat Brentford. Was it 5-1? Yeah, it was 5-1, and. Yeah, 5-1 to beat Brentford. That's really good, obviously, because we lost to Brentford 4-0. But yeah, it was a good. They've been playing really well. They are currently they are currently right behind us actually in the league. They're 6th in the league, and obviously they are playing really well. Obviously, players to look out for: Bruno Guimaraes. Obviously, he's looking like a really good player for them. So we have to watch out for him. Obviously, Callum Wilson, he's going to be a main vital point to their attack. Luckily enough, their other striker, Isaac, who they signed, he's not available for this weekend, so that's a big plus. Apparently, John Joe Shelby as well is not available this weekend. So, yeah, they're going to be without a couple players, but obviously, United have got to start strongly against Newcastle, because if we can, then I reckon we could beat them. But obviously, they haven't lost since the Liverpool game, and we definitely, they haven't lost. They haven't lost for a couple of weeks actually. So they've got a couple of draws and a couple of wins. So they are on form at the moment, and they definitely, we definitely need to watch out for this man, Sam Maximan, as well. But if United start strongly, don't give the ball away. Don't let them counter-attack, because obviously they are a good team counter-attacking. Don't let them, don't let them control the game. If they control, if they get into the game, they will. They will probably go ahead and score against the United defence. They haven't been playing well recently, the United defence. So we definitely need Casemiro to be ready. We want Ronaldo to be ready. But the only thing I'm worried about, obviously, we literally went all guns blazing on Thursday night and yesterday night, I should say, or last night, not yesterday night, last night. That's all. I'm a bit worried about that. We went all guns blazing. Of course they score. Of course they score. Yeah, they went all guns blazing last night, and I just think it might be a bit too unlucky to have. Obviously, that we've got to. We've got the game, and I just hope that United will show up this weekend against Newcastle, because we can't. If we want top 4, we have to beat these teams around us. I think Newcastle will be around the top 8. I reckon Newcastle will be, but we definitely need to make sure that we get the 3 points at Old Trafford. And score prediction, it's going to be a close one. I think Newcastle will be up for it, but I think United will be up for it as well. I just hope that Thursday night doesn't going all guns blazing on Thursday night. I think it might not help us. So having Varane fresh might help us. Eriksen didn't play the whole game, so that was kind of good as well. I think Bruno Fernandes, he might be a bit leggy. I just think United might be a bit leggy this game, which worries me. But yeah, so score prediction. I reckon there might. I reckon. I can't see us winning. And that's really hard to say because obviously it is Newcastle and they've been playing really well this season under Eddie Howe, and it's going to be interesting this game. Do I go draw? I was going to go 1-1 draw, but I reckon there's going to be goals in it. I reckon it might be like 3-2, 4-2, something like that. I think Newcastle will score, but I think United will score as well. So I reckon there will be goals in it, and I just hope United win. So I'm gonna go 3-2 Man United. I reckon there will be goals. I just hope United, turn up and hopefully won't be leggy for this game this weekend. So yeah, for my score prediction, I'm gonna go 3-2 Man United, and just hope that Newcastle don't turn up. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.